All right, so now we're on 1.5, which is subtracting rational numbers. Our learning goal, I can find the differences of rational numbers and find the differences between numbers on a number line. So for the warm-up, you should have started this on your own, but just a review for subtracting fractions. Same denominators, we subtract the numerators. And we keep the denominators. The same. And then we simplify. So for example, we have the same denominators. We have 8 and 8. And so we keep the denominator the same. So we are going to put this over 8. And then we subtract our numerators. So just our top two numbers. 5 minus 1, that gives us 4. And then we simplify. And so what number goes into 4 and 8? 4 does. So we're going to divide by, oops, I just wrote a 2 but said 4. Divide by 4 on top and bottom. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 8 divided by 4 is 2. So that's 1/2. When we have different denominators, we find the common denominator, write the equivalent fractions, add numerators, and keep the denominator and simplify. That was a lot. So let's find that common denominator. So we have 6 and 4. Both numbers go into 12, so the common denominator is going to be 12. So to get from 6 to 12, I multiply 6 times 2, and that gets me a denominator of 12, which means I have to multiply 5 times 2. So I have 10 on top, 12 on bottom. Then to get from 4 to 12, we're going to multiply by 3. 4 times 3 is 12. That means I have to multiply by 3 on top, and I get 9. So now we, this should say subtract. Sorry, this should say subtract numerators. That's my bad. So now we're going to subtract our numerators. So 10 minus 9 is 1. And then we keep 12. And we can't simplify that. That's already simplified. All right, so now let's look at mixed numbers. So we need to turn these to improper fractions. So we're going to multiply 5 times 4 and add that answer to 2. 5 times 4 is 20, plus 2 is 22 over 5, minus, multiply these, so 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4, so we have 4 over 3. And now we need to find a common denominator. So 3 times 5 is 15, so that'll give us a common denominator of 15. If I multiply by 3 on bottom, I have to multiply by 3 on top. And that gives me 66 over 15. Multiply by 5 on this side. So we have 3 times 5 is 15 for my denominator. 4 times 5 is 20. So now I keep my denominator the same. And then I subtract 66 minus 20 is 46. And then now we need to turn this into into a mixed number. 15 goes into 46 3 times, and that gives us 45. And so that means 45 is 1 away from 46. So it's 3 and 1/15.